So when did you like get, your influence or like when did you get, kind of off the porch basically?
Uh, Honestly, I don't even fucking know. Like, I feel like I was always off the porch. Not to sound like super gangster, or nothing, but I'm saying I feel like I was always, because I was watching my cousins my whole fucking life, like really watching them on 13th Street, shootouts, fucking hustling. I remember the feeling. I remember the first time like a crackhead walked up to me and was like, I'm like, the fuck that motherfucker want? Whole time that's how they bought crack, you know what I'm saying? They let them know they want 2, 1 or whatever. And they thought I was hustling. And I remember like wondering what the fuck that was. And then I seen my cousins doing it and I'm like, damn. I'm like, oh, all right. They was trying to buy some crack. Like, so I've been exposed to guns and murder and all that. I seen all that shit since I was a kid. So I don't even know when I say I got off the. Man, if we saying like when the first time some work was put in or something, it just depends on what kind of work. But I was outside early.
Do you feel like, or how do you feel like, everything you was exposed to, how did that affect you like mentally? Like did it like kind of like give you like some type of trauma or whatever? Like, cause you was seeing so much at a young age.
Man, man, I'm sure it's trauma there. I'm sure it's trauma there. But I think the most like the issues that I had with love growing up, I think that affected me in a way so early, so fast that I was I just accepted shit different, and I went through shit different, and I like even we was just talking about a situation around my way last night when a cousin of mine, like a nigga was running down shooting, banging at him, a big 4-4 bulldog, bow bow, and this nigga ran on the block and grabbed me and put me in front of him. To, you know what I'm saying? Shield himself, and the nigga was pulling the trigger, but ain't shit come out. Like I was froze. I was watching this nigga index finger yanking that motherfucker, and I was like, damn, like I ain't cried nothing. And my cousins was on the porch. I can't remember if my grandma was on the porch or not, but after it was just when he put me down, nigga, we went to high street play football. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. I was just I don't know if I was numb or I don't know if I was just amazed or I don't know if I was soaking it in. Like them memories like movies to me and shit. That shit cinematic. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like your neighborhood was one of the worst spots in DC growing up?
No, I wouldn't say that. Man, I was like Trinidad, yes. Like our neighborhood was directly across the street from Trinidad. I lived on Trinidad. I lived on Rump Street, but I was always on 13th Street. So we was in between two of the worst neighborhoods, whether it was Trinidad or whether it was Wally Street. Cause I remember Wally Street like being one of the first neighborhoods that had cameras on it. When the National Guards came and shut down the block and put the big ass lights out and shit. That was both of them was right in the our neighborhood was in the middle of both of them, and I frequented both of them neighborhoods. But the block that I was on, I wouldn't say that was it was fine. It was our family, so it was just niggas getting money for real, for real. Like if shootouts happen, it was normally them defending that block, or 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 niggas coming through. You know what I'm saying? You know how that shit go, but. It wasn't really like we only took like one loss for real on that block. Rest in peace, Lil Earl. Made it to the millions in the street, like getting money. I'm talking about money. I'm talking about table full money, like having buildings, having stores and shit. Like yeah, so it was more to me. I will always remember motherfucker getting money more than violence, and on the block that I was on.
So you know how in DC like a lot of the beef can be like over like different neighborhoods, like where you
Yeah,
from. Did you ever like get caught up like you
yeah,
said you was
definitely,
in between
definitely.
two different hoods
Yeah,
like
definitely. Like I don't wanna cause I don't like to like I don't never wanna reunite no beefs and shit. But like yeah, like we had yeah, like with neighborhoods that was like right down the street or right across the street. You know what I'm saying? Even the R side, top and bottom, like where you from dictates how your life go coming from, you know what I'm saying, coming from outside and shit. And yeah, that's just what it is. Like it ain't no gang shit, it ain't no whatever. It's just it's neighbor. It's really like, and even inside of a neighborhood, just depending on what side of the street you from, dictates how it go. If you from up top, if you from down bottom, you know what I'm saying. So like that neighborhood shit big, them politics big. Yeah.
So you talked about Tupac being like one of your biggest influences. Who like else like musically did you like were you inspired by?
Tupac. Then it was Lil Wayne. Like seeing a young, like I remember that Back That Ass Up video and seeing that little nigga run out, wobbity wobbity wop. I was like, damn. I was like, I really could rap. Like, cause I ain't know if I could really do it at first because I remember being on house arrest, like 11 years old, getting took to my big homie studio around Trinidad, and me rapping like street shit. And he like, man, ain't nobody trying no kid talk that shit. Cause back then you had like Bow Wow and all them niggas. They was commercial. I didn't know how to rap like that. Like I didn't know how to. I only knew how to rap what was around and shit. And I remember like motherfuckers saying nobody don't want to hear no kid talk that shit. Then I seen Lil Wayne talk that shit. I was like, oh yeah, yeah. Then plus like he could rap like he my favorite rapper. Like I believe he the what I'm saying greatest rapper ever.
Did you like grow up on the Section 8 mob?
Nah. I knew who they was, but I ain't grow up listening to them. When it came to earlier artists, I grew up under like the Young Farmers and shit. Yeah, that was my era. Young Farmers, Twin Glocks, BDI, all them niggas. Yeah, one way. I fucked it with that shit.
What was the DC music scene like back when you was coming up?
It was really just them. Like it was like you Section 8 Mile is older than me. That's more so like niggas that really grew up in like the 90s and shit. But it was really like honestly just for me, like not no shade saying nobody else was doing no music. But all I knew was the Young Farmers, like and Go Go. Like we ain't really to me, we ain't really have a music scene. Like that's why I didn't really pursue the rap shit, cause it's like you got Go Go and you got the Young Farmers. That's just what it was.